Hello everyone, and welcome to my Soaps General Hospital official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. General Hospital spoilers leak: Alexis Davis grudgingly agreed to Marty Gray's requirements when he emphasized that he wasn't aiming to get Sonny thrown in jail. In an effort to refocus the PCPD's attention, along with the feds, Marty may raise just enough doubt about Alexis' guilt based on the fact that Sonny's alibi with Carly Spencer was wholly false. Of course, he won't be expecting the retribution that comes in tow with that, even if he is well aware that Sonny won't be thrilled with him. After all, the Don is bearing the bill for Alexis' legal representation. Can Marty skirt those concerns with Sonny, or will unanticipated circumstances cause all of them to wind up regretting this? The closer he gets to making it happen, the more probable Alexis may call the whole thing off. But will it be too late if Sonny isn't even looking out for himself? Should anyone else be so preoccupied as to put their life on wait or bend themselves into pretzels to protect him? Maybe not, but Carly already did a bang-up job at that by giving him an alibi in the first place, a move she might now regret but is required to toe the line with to keep herself out of prison too. With both she and Sonny refusing to put their personal lives on wait to carry off this ruse, why should Alexis, whose life actually is on the line, care for any of them when they seem to be abandoning her to rot right now? Alexis is hoping Marty can get in on Carly and Sonny enough to undermine their alibi but without doing any serious damage to either of them. After all, the PCPD can't just chuck Sonny in jail because it turns out he didn't have an alibi for the time of Kate's murder, but it'll appear curiously suspicious that he lied about it. Marty isn't even considered that the cops won't go after Sonny, but Carly. If they think she's the means to the end of Sonny confessing, they may put pressure on her and pretend the fake alibi was out of concern about proctoring her, not Sonny. Will Alexis therefore feel far too awful thinking about exchanging places with Carly, a fellow innocent mother with a child far younger than hers? To go through with this plan, Alexis isn't going to switch places with anyone out of simple convenience for herself. Although her girls would likely tell her it's an eye for an eye, and Carly knew Alexis didn't do it either but was alright leaving her in prison and covering for Sonny, Alexis just isn't going to feel great about paying her back in that way. Backing off and asking that Marty call off the dogs may not be enough though if the police inquiry takes on legs of its own. Can Alexis stop the wheels of justice from persecuting yet another innocent person in Sonny's place? Stay tuned for more GH news and spoilers to discover out. General Hospital teasers and rumors tease John Brennan may be behind the surprise retrieval of the gun from the river. But why? He has no interest in defending Alexis Davis or her daughters. Thus he must have an ulterior motivation if he and his covert allies retrieved the rifle. A few weeks have passed since Alexis was taken into custody for the murder of John Cates. During this imprisonment, her daughters have been urgently fighting to secure her freedom, fully aware of her innocence. Sam McCall and police divers dived down for the gun Alexis discarded, believing that if the police inspected it, they would learn it wasn't the weapon used in John's murder. It would have honestly made far more sense for Valentin Cassadine to have crept into town, acquired the gun, delivered it, then slipped out again. A few weeks back, Anna Devine accused Brennan of hiding Valentin and asked him to send Charlotte Cassadine back to visit her mother. He denied knowledge. Sonny Corinthos and Jason Morgan also wanted to find the gun. Even though they knew the actual murder gun was gone, Jason melted it and all its bullets. Sonny had planned to keep his involvement in the murder a secret and sought out Carly Spencer to help him build an alibi. However, as the pressure increased on Alexis, Sonny found himself on the edge of confessing in the General Hospital episode that aired on October 10. He even persuaded Carly to flee the nation with Donna Corinthos to escape face prosecution for perjury, but she angrily rejected the idea. The program took an unexpected twist when Anna and the Port Charles Police Department received a package that contained the murder weapon. Terribly concerned with proving Alexis innocent, much alone Sonny, but he obviously holds Carly in high regard. It's no secret that he has feelings for her, and he would certainly go to great measures to bail her out of a problem, just as he has in the past. He once helped her handle a hard scenario with the FBI, and when the Spencer family was hunting for Lucky Spencer, Carly begged his assistance. He easily offered it. It's vital to note that Carly feels nervous about the thought of dating Brennan or being seen with him while she's still pretending to be with Sonny. With the recent discovery of the gun, Brennan might be hopeful that this could finally pave the way for them to date publicly. It would be a missed opportunity not to think that Brennan might have a deeper motivation for locating the gun and handing it up, one that isn't tied to Carly at all. For some time, he has voiced a wish for Jason to join the WSB, but Jason has continually declined. The question now is whether evidence of Brennan supporting Sonny and Carly, two of Jason's closest allies, in handling their legal troubles could persuade Jason to reconsider. While we doubt Brennan will stoop to blackmail, threatening to remove the proof that may free Alexis, it's probable he will emphasize his good deeds to establish himself a trustworthy ally. But will that method be effective, or has defending Valentin been his job all along? Alexis and her girls are his cousins, after all. General Hospital's Trina Robinson had been up front and center in storylines at GH until Spencer Cassadine took an ice fall into the lake in Paris. Since Chavez moved on to larger and greater things, it seems that Trina has been in limbo. Why have the GH writers not provided Trina a fresh storyline? Now that Spencer is gone and Esm Prince also assumed dead, Trina has been placed to back burner. The authors haven't chosen to put Trina with anyone new, and so she is caught in a literal rut mourning Spencer while the world moves on around her. Is Trina destined to sorrow for the rest of her life? Trina has so many hobbies before Spencer went, and now she doesn't do a lot of stuff. When will Trina decide it is time to move on? Will Trina be left in limbo until Spencer is either replaced or Chavez returns? Why are the writers not allowing Trina to stop grieving and at least have some better interactions with some new people? Maurice Bernard asked Tabiana what was up with Trina. Was she just in limbo? Ali thought over her reply before replying. Trina is in a gray zone at the moment. Trina is studying everyone else's relationships. She feels that Trina is in the process of emerging out of her sorrow. Ali goes on to remark that you don't get over your soulmate's death in a short amount of time. Trina has decided to go back to college and try to move on with her life. Ali believes this whole time has been about Spencer and Trina's sorrow. She wants to figure out where she goes from here and what happens next in her life. How is Trina expected to be okay with going on without her soulmate and the person she thought she was meant to be with? Perhaps Trina's next moves should be for General Hospital to recast Spencer and give Trina her soulmate back. Chavez said that he would understand if Spencer had to be recast due of his absence. Will Sprina live on someday even if Spencer turns out to be someone new? Can GH executives find somebody to equal the chemistry that these two had? There is no reason to keep Trina in limbo when they have no idea if Spencer will be recast or not. Trina needs to get on with her life and forget about Spencer. If Spencer comes back, good. If not, then Trina should not be behaving like she died with him. Will Trina finally decide to work for her future instead of staying caught in the past? So what do you guys think about this update? Let me know in the comment below. And if you like my videos, please press like and subscribe for more. I will see you guys next time.